Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Frenkie de Jong to Manchester United, 95% done. According to the journalist Gerard Romero, Barcelona have agreed to sell Frenkie de Jong to Manchester United for around 69 million. So Frenkie de Jong will be Erik ten Hag's first signing at Manchester United. Erik ten Hag has contacted Frenkie de Jong's agent. Frenkie de Jong is a midfielder. He's versatile. He's 25 years of age. He's been at Barcelona since 2019. Barcelona paid £65 million for him from Ajax. Frenkie de Jong has got a contract with Barcelona until 2026. So that's the news on him. There's a lot of players that Erik ten Hag wants to bring to Manchester United. The Man United board have told Erik ten Hag to target 3 transfers after his transfer budget got revealed. Ten Hag is going to get just £100 million to spend. On the other side of things, Ten Hag is going to get rid of a lot of players, so reflecting on that, he will generate money. The other month, it got officially announced that Manchester United appointed Erik ten Hag as their new manager. Erik ten Hag will replace Ralf Rangnick. Erik ten Hag signed a 3-year contract with an option of a further year. Manchester United agreed the compensation with Ajax. For Ten Hag, it was below 2 million. You know, Ten Hag is Manchester United's 5th permanent manager since Ferguson. Recently, Ten Hag ordered his players in early for pre-season training. It's going to be good for Ten Hag to experience the Premier League. You know, he's not managed in the Premier League yet. You've got to admire the work he's done at Ajax. You know what Ajax is, developed the young players well. He's won Eredivisie titles, he's won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals. So there you go. Ten Hag got appointed in as the Ajax manager back in December 2017. His contract at Ajax was due to expire next year. Erik ten Hag is the former Utrecht, Bayern Munich reserves and Go Ahead Eagles manager. Ralf Rangnick, he has 1 game remaining as Manchester United's interim manager. Rangnick has been Manchester United's interim manager for around 4.5 months. Back to the other week, it got officially announced that Ralf Rangnick got appointed in as the new manager of Austria. Ralf Rangnick signed a 2-year deal, but Rangnick will continue at Man United in a consultancy role until 2024. Ralph Rangnick has endured one transfer window as Man United's interim manager, and unfortunately he didn't get backed in this year's January transfer window. Revert back to earlier on this season, Rangnick recommended Ewan Sharping as an assistant coach and analyst. He also recommended Chris Armisen as an assistant coach, and he recommended Saz Chalenzin as a sports psychologist. And before, Rangnick was the head of sports and development at Lokomotiv Moscow. Manchester United have sacked 4 permanent managers since Ferguson. The managers are David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and last year Manchester United sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after almost 3 years in charge. So there you go. I hate the way the football club has been run for a long time. Like I've mentioned, we need to get the Glazers out of the club because they've been one of the biggest issues at the club for a long time. A lot recently, United fans have been protesting against the Glazers. And I think the protests will persist until the Glazers are out. The Glazers have owned Manchester United for around 17 years. They bought the club for 500 million back in 2005. Manchester United have not won a trophy now for around 5 years or so. That's nowhere near good enough to our standards. And we've only won 4 trophies in the last 10 years. The last time Man United won the Premier League was back in 2013. This summer, Man United are going to get rid of a lot of players, like I've already mentioned. The players who I think will leave, I think we'll definitely let Edison Cavani go. Cavani's out of contract soon. Man United got Cavani on a free transfer from PSG back in the summer of 2020. Not so long ago, Cavani come back from injury. He came on in the 4-0 defeat to Brighton. He did score, but the goal got ruled out for offside. Juan Mata, he'll be leaving this year. Juan Mata's out of contract this summer. Mata has been a long-serving player at Man United. He's been at Man United for 8 years and he's had a good career at the club. Man United got Mata from Chelsea back in 2014 for 37.1 million. It risen up to 40 million with add-ons. Jesse Lingard, I'm expecting him to leave the club this summer. Lingard's out of contract this summer. Lingard should have left in January this year, but Man United blocked his exit. Lingard is a squad player, doesn't really get in the team. He has been part of the club for a long time. He came up our academy and that. At the second half of last season, Lingard enjoyed a 4-month loan spell with West Ham and he made an impact. Anthony Martial, I'm expecting Man United to get rid of him permanently this summer. At the moment, Martial's out on loan with Sevilla. Nemanja Matic, we know that he's leaving. Revert back to a few weeks ago, Matic announced he will be leaving Manchester United this summer, despite having 12 months on his contract. Nemanja Matic isn't one of Man United's first choice midfielders, but despite that, he's still being given his opportunities. He's the only predominant centre defensive midfielder Man United have got at the moment. Matic has been at the club for around 5 years. Man United got him from Chelsea back in 2017 for 40 million. Paul Pogba, He'll be leaving the club this summer. He's out of contract this summer. Sky Sports said not so long ago that Paul Pogba is likely to move abroad when his contract runs out this summer. Real Madrid, Juventus and PSG are interested. Recently, Paul Pogba rejected a move to Man City. He said Man City consider signing Pogba on a free from Manchester United. He said City were willing to offer Paul Pogba a 4-year deal. Man City have done transfer business with Man United before. If you do remember rightly, a lot of years ago, Man City got Carlos Tevez from us. Earlier on this season, Ralph Rangnick did confirm that Pogba's unlikely to play for Man United again. Pogba came off injured in the 4-0 defeat to Liverpool at Anfield. Pogba's injury prone because he's endured a lot of injuries since he re-signed for the club. This season's been his 6th season at Man United since he re-signed. He's won 3 trophies at the club so far. He's played over 200 games as well since he re-signed, and Pogba's Man United's most expensive signing at the moment. Man United paid £89 million for him. Alex Telles, I reckon that he's leaving the club. This season's his last season at Man United. Telles has been poor now for the last few months. Telles has appeared to be our first choice left back under Rangnick. Phil Jones and Eric Bailly, they're leaving this summer. Jones and Bailly have already told their teammates that they intend on leaving the club. We'll get rid of Harry Maguire as well this summer. Harry Maguire, he's not good enough to represent the club. I can't understand how he's still Man United captain. A lot of Man United fans have been demanding for the captaincy to be taken off him, especially throughout the course of this season. Maguire just recently recovered from injury. He's had quite a few injuries since he came to the club. A few weeks ago, Maguire received a bomb threat at his home, and reflecting on that, he did call the police. Maguire's been at Man United for around 3 years. Man United paid £80 million for him. He's the most expensive centre-half in the world at the moment, and the second most expensive signing at the club. And Wan-Bissaka, Man United I think will sell him as well. He's not good enough. I'm hearing that Atletico Madrid want him on loan. I heard that he could be going back to Crystal Palace. Dean Henderson will also get rid of him this summer. Henderson's our second choice keeper. Doesn't really get in goal. You know, Dean Henderson has only made 3 appearances this season. Tom Heaton, he should be leaving as well this year. If he doesn't leave this year, he'll leave next year. You know, Heaton's our third choice keeper. He's just a backup. I'm also expecting us to get rid of Lee Grant as well. He's our 4th choice keeper. Next year, you know, more players will leave. You know, we've got quite a lot of players' contracts that do expire next year. You know, next year Rashford could leave. Cristiano Ronaldo could leave as well. Next year, he won't leave this summer because Ronaldo will want to play under Eric Ten Hag. You know, Ronaldo said he wants to stay, and Eric Ten Hag wants Ronaldo to stay at Man United. You know, Freddie could be leaving next year. I think Lindelof could leave next year. You know, do you think Shaw will leave next year because he's out of contracts next year? You know, we'll have to see. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.